right. We're just going to get right into it. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and I've given Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 a little time to cool off after its launch, which I think was a little bit rough. So here we are now, and I'm coming to you pretty new to the sim, mostly MSFS 2020 and X-Plane 11 and X-Plane 12. I've done a little bit of work on setting up my controls and doing some of the early setups so that you don't have to bother with that. I will tell you it is pretty painful. Some of the initial setup is not as slick as I'd like it to be, and I've got a pretty extensive control setup here, and not everything is supported. So, understood, launch is launch, and that's a little bit tricky, but um, even by those standards, I found it a little bit difficult. So why don't we just jump in and see what this sim has to offer with my favorite personal transport, the Cirrus Vision Jet G2, which is no longer an add-on. It was pulled into the main simulation, and they've done a little bit of work on that. So if we pick the Cirrus Vision Jet G2 and go to configure, we can see a couple of things about how 2024 kind of handles pre-flight, which is pretty neat. I like this part. I think it's really cool. We'll choose executive seating. It's just me and the co-pilot today. What they've got is just a couple of liveries out of the gate. I do like the Corso Red. REV Stellar is pretty slick as well. Why don't we go with that today? I think that'd be a lot of fun. So we'll go. Oops, saving back. Maybe that's not quite what I meant to do. We have some more configuration still to do, so let's pop back in there real quick. So we've done the variant. We've done the livery. Let's do fuel and payload. So this is new. They have the EFB system now. It's a little clunky, but it's not too bad. So we'll go ahead and fill both seats here. Okay. No, we don't want a middle packs. That was interesting. There we go. Front packs, 200. Okay, so quick fill 8, 400 pounds. Yep, that's right. So that's the seats. Cargo, let's assume we go with 50 pounds of luggage. That's good. And fuel. What we're going to do is we're going to fly to... we're going to fly down to Tillamook from Tacoma. That's going to be our mission today. I'm going to go ahead and fill it to 100% full and see how our mass looks. What does that tell us? I'll hit load an aircraft and see what happens here. So I'll close this down. Oh, okay. Total mass. So aircraft mass is 5843. Fuel is 1791. Interesting. Do we have any sense of what the takeoff weight max is? No, not particularly. Let's go to Flight Planner. Okay, Flight Planner, that's pretty neat. So we'll go KTIW, runway 17. We'll assume it's the narrows 1, transition direct, and we know we want to go to KTMK, that's Tillamook. We'll assume runway 13 via direct. We'll hit find route. Okay, that's cool. Hawkbow. What's this do? Okay, fine. Ooh. Okay, that's information. Route, Hawkbow. So load flight plan. File plan with ATC, send route to avionics. Okay, I pressed that. I don't know. Cruise altitude 100 flight level. Let's see. I'm just going into my own. Well, why should I use my own EFB? Why don't we use... Is there a map? That's not it. What's this? Flight details, IFR, airline, flight number. My goodness. Payload options. Ah, here we go. Okay, this is good. 0 fuel weight. Passengers 2. That doesn't appear to work. Okay, that doesn't work. I don't know. Taxi fuel. I mean, this is really cool. Hawkbow, feetage, inside. Now, that wasn't in the plan, but okay. I'm trying. I'm really trying. KTIW. I'm using my own EFB as well. Hawkbow, fetage, visage. Visage? No, insage. Quikyo. That looks to me like some kind of approach. That's an approach. I don't know what that is, but it's maybe the RNAV approach into Tillamook, so that's not exactly how I would do this. RNAV GPS runway 13 starting at fetage. Yep, insage, Quikyo. So what it's doing here is it's assuming we want the RNAV runway 13 into Tillamook. What is this? I don't... Yeah, okay, so there's the map finally. I don't know why I get the map now, but runway 17 to Hawkbow, and then fetage, insage, 439 feet. Ulka looks like the missed approach point, but, you know, how would I know that? I don't know. Alright, we're going to do the rest of this when the plane's on the ground. I'm assigning my own tail number. Thank you very much. Okay, alright, well, that was a little painful. We're going to get going, though. Alright. Save back. And I'd like to do this, sort of manually if I can. Okay, IFR, that's expected. It's very, very foggy here right now at Tacoma Narrows, but if I've looked at the weather right, Tillamook is actually supposed to be quite nice today. So if we go to Tillamook like that, see VFR, no wind, 9 miles visibility, the nearest clouds are, the lowest clouds are less than 9,000 feet. So this is a nice, we'll take off in the soup, we'll get out of the soup, we'll land in a nice, VFR configuration. Okay, takeoff runway 17, that's fine. We'll go to flight conditions real quick. Live, and I'll go ahead and hit live is available if you don't change the time of day. No. I want to go live. Perfect. Oh, now it says VFR. 76 2 knots. That's BS. Look at this. Less than 607 feet is where the clouds are. That's not VFR. VFR is, 2,000 feet, 3 statute miles visibility. I know that. You can't fool me, FAA. Trying to yank my certificate. Trick questions all the time. Take my money. All right. Let's see. KTIW runway 17. Find route. RNAV 13 via direct. We'll do Hawkbow. RNAV 13. I see. And we'll start at fetage. Change procedure. Tillamook. Okay, great. We're VFR at Tillamook. We're fine. So I'll go ahead and send route to avionics, and I'll file flight plan with ATC. We will do some ATC stuff, and we'll see how that goes. Cruise altitude 100, flight level. Kind of boring. I might ask for I'll ask for a higher flight level when we get up there, but let's just let it be as it is. All right. And then we don't want to start on runway 17. I want to start at a parking space. Why? Because I want to have the experience. Parking ramp GA. I want to start this aircraft up. I want to make sure that this thing starts the way I want it to start, and if it all messes up after that, then we'll start on the runway. But I want to have the real experience. All right. Here we go. That was kind of cool. Not gonna lie about that. All right. So here we are. I'll press ready to fly. I think that's me. Okay, so now this is the ground walk-around experience, which is kind of a pain in the butt because I'm not set up for lots of mousing around, but here I go. How does this work? I can't see my own cursor, which I don't like. Can I crouch? I can crouch. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna kind of go. There we go. I did an Alt-Tab. Now I can see my stuff. Hey, what are you doing over there? Okay, nose strut. Looks good. Hey, look, a chalk. I don't want the chalk there. I'll give you a tip for free. Remove the chalks. I did not do that in a prior run, and I could not get moving. What else are we going to look at? Nose strut, good. Wheel. Nice. Okay, we'll uncrouch. We'll look up. Oh, look, engine covers. Take those off. I mean, you know, where are you supposed to learn this? I guess, you know, in your private pilot school, but let's look for anything else. Oh, look, a remove for flight pitot cover. Pull that off. Cool. That flapper looking very nice. Okay, check out the tires. Bitchin', are there any more chalks anywhere? Ooh, look, landing gear brake. That's cool. Yeah, struts, those all look good. Oh, you can just open the baggage door if you want to. What's up, man? That's cool. Can't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Can't stop, won't stop. A rudder vader! The amazing X configuration. Checking the flaps. I don't know, maybe I touch it or something. And we go up and we go down, because that one you're supposed to kind of like wiggle up and down. The others you don't wiggle. You wiggle the rudder vaders, you wiggle the ailerons, but you just kind of hold on the rest of the stuff. Like, looks good to me, I guess. Sure. How much do I pay my A&P guy? Do I think it's enough? Did I send him something for Christmas? Now, how do you know that you've done your entire checklist? Maybe on the EFB there's something here. Let's take a look. That's flight details. That's the bag. Zero fuel weight. Look, passengers, cargo. Like, that's... Passengers are 200. Okay, 2. 50 pounds. Total payload 227 pounds. Empty weight. Block fuel ramp weight. Maximum total weight. 2740. Takeoff. Oh, there we go. 1933 pounds. There we go. Okay. Taxi fuel, trip fuel, 51 pounds. Contingency fuel, 3.2s extra, including tankering. Okay, that's cool. Is there a checklist? Clip charts? No. No, there's not really a... What's this? Mass and balance. That's aircraft. See, it lost all that. I don't... More apps. Whatever. I don't have a checklist, so... Nice. Okay, now I got my track IR on. Oh, cool, it automatically closes the door. Oh, thanks for that, I think. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and go to performance mode so it's maybe a little bit smoother. I wouldn't call this incredibly smooth performance. Alright, so... just fixing my mouse positioning again now that I'm in. Okay, so let's see. Okay, batteries are on. I should be hearing something. I'm not hearing anything. I'm not hearing the engines, I'm not hearing the turn-on noises, nothing. Move pin. Move pin. Huh, that doesn't sound right. Like if I hit the run button and turn the fuel flow on, turn the gens on, no switch sounds, nothing like that. I hit engine start stop. Oh yeah, not hearing anything. So you know what? We're not doing that. I'm gonna hit end flight, yeah, I'm gonna hit end flight. And we're gonna go from KTIW to KTMK. And we're gonna start right on the runway with everything already started and ready to go, because I wanna hear some sound, I wanna hear some good flying noise, and I don't know what is wrong with this simulator, so. Okay, we're all set there. Let's go ahead and refile. KTIW runway, narrows 1, find route, Hawkbow, procedure via FETAG, yeah, send route to avionics, file plan with ATC. Alright, let's go. One more time, and I really want to hear some engine noises. Hey, alright. That's feeling better. Man, you can really hear it. Alright, so let's check a few things. So initial fuel hasn't been set. I don't know why not, but whatever. So I'm going to hit fob sync, confirm 144 gallons. It's going to take us 62 gallons. Okay, we're confirmed. Weight and balance is all good. I mean, not really. If you take a look at the load and weight over here. Like what? What's going on here? Inches aft datum is all wrong. We're too far aft, I guess. So it's going to want to pitch up. Why that's doing it, I don't know. Aircraft loading. Ah! There we go. Look at that. Alright, now we're in bounds. Put some de-ice on there. Okay, that's cool. Runway 17 manual sequence, Hawkbow, FETAG, INSAJ, QuickQ. Why it's... Oh, I see, because that's a whole pattern. Alright, I'm going to turn the engines down just a little bit there. There we go. Okay, flaps are at 50, trim is already at 6, that's good. I do need to make a quick change and make sure that my trim is set correctly. Controls, A320 pilots, filters assigned, elevator trim, joystick button 7. I genuinely don't know what that is, and it doesn't light up. So I can't tell what the buttons are, so I'm going to just a second here. Cockpit quick view right. Joystick POV, next pilot position, joystick POV up and down. We're going to get rid of these. Yeah, sure. Previous pilot position, joystick POV down. There we go. Now I think we're set. Now we're back. Checking. Yep. Alright, pitch trim is set. We really needed that, otherwise we're going to have a very annoying day. Alright, and thrusts at 3%. Check throttles. Throttles are good. Takeoff emergency battery. I don't know why that's giving me a bunch of crap about that. That's the battery is completely fine. Make sure everything is on. Generators are on. Strobe lighting, ice. Engine ring stabs are good. Okay, flaps 10, trim is good. Disengage parking brake, run. We're all set there. Let's talk with ATC. What's going on?
Ground November 74510
Change my tail number. Why? I don't know.
November 74510 is cleared to Kilo Tango Mike Kilo Airport via the November Alpha Romeo Whiskey Sierra 1 departure. Expect runway 17 maintain 11,000 feet.
Okay, 11,000.
Frequency is 126.6 squawk.
acknowledge that.
Cleared to Kilo Tango Mike Kilo via the November Alpha Romeo Whiskey. Sierra 1 departure, runway 17, maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.6 squawk 5576 November 74510.
510 read back is correct. Contact ground on 121.8 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Ready to taxi. I got news for you.
Ground November 74510 with Alpha ready to taxi IFR.
November 74510 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 using taxiway. Contact tower on 121.8.
We're not even on the tower
when
yet.
ready.
Like, this is just ridiculous.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 via taxiway
I'm sure it's going to be
510.
beautiful, but
Tower November 74510 at runway 17 ready for departure. IFR to Kilo Tango Mike Kilo.
let's make sure our proc is loaded.
November 74510.
Yep, we're good there.
Altimeter tree 0.
Yep,
Decimal tree
3031 is set.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 17.
Alright, we're going.
Cleared for takeoff runway 17 November 74510.
Let's go. We're going to punch it. Brakes. Brakes off. Let's go. Oh, you know what I want? I need my speed bugs. Okay, rotate coming up at 90 knots. Hard keeping her on the runway. 90 knots, nose up. 10 degrees, gear up. Flaps up. Whoa, that was weird. And we're going right into the fog. Okay, yaw damper is engaged. And we'll go ahead and bring the thrust back to takeoff.
Seattle Center on 126.6. Good day.
Roger that. Okay, thrust is coming back.
126.6510.
Keep that to 10 knots, 1500, turn right to 250. The camera keeps switching back to the back, I don't know why. And tuning Seattle Center.
Seattle Center November 74510
Maybe you're not seeing this,
is
I don't
passing
know.
2,000 feet, climbing 11,000 feet.
Okay, we're climbing at a very, very low rate. I need to get that thrust up.
Seattle Center altimeter, tree 0, decimal tree 0. Continue to Hawkbow as planned.
030. Okay, continue to Hawkbow. Alright, so I guess we're clear direct Hawkbow. I guess. Down. Route. Direct Hawkbow. Activate nav mode. And climb for 11,000. Clear direct Hawkbow. I wasn't clear direct. It said proceed to Hawkbow as planned, but on the Narrows 1, they give you vectors and they clear you direct. I didn't hear anything unambiguous, or yeah, I didn't hear an unambiguous clear direct Hawkbow or expect vectors Hawkbow. So I'm not having a great time with that, but whatever. Right. Oh, cool. There's a little bit of lensing going on, a little bit of light there coming through. It's kind of cool. Alright, so I'll just shut that off so nobody has to watch that for a minute. We'll continue our climb to 11,000 feet. Yeah, it sure is beautiful though. There's Mount Rainier. And just like we expected, we're through the soup. Oh good, safety pits and all that shit. We should probably be climbing about 165. Keep that thrust lever where it is, and I'll go ahead and set maintenance control FMS auto throttle to arm. 165, I'll hit FLC. And that, okay. And we're on nav, I'll hit AP engage. And that'll pitch us down to climb at 165. I would expect a lot better performance than that. Everything cool? Are our flaps up? Yeah, gears up? Yeah. Okay, there we go. Now we're climbing to about 1,800 feet a minute. That's more like it. have, they really should have a
Delta
map.
1907 Seattle Center altimeter, tree 0.28, continue as planned.
There you go, that looks pretty good. Let's see, I don't want to see any terrain, turn that off. I want less detail. That's better. I want traffic, show me traffic. And then I'm going to switch over on the right here, and I'll do a traffic scope, and that'll look pretty good. I don't think there's a checklist. I'm surprised. I don't see where the checklist is. Nope. If I scroll the checklist thumb wheel or click it, it does that. It puts the PFD. I don't get it. Alright, we'll go back. Turn the speed bug off. That's not necessary anymore. Let's try a little bit of nav radios. We'll try 113.4. That's Olympia. We should see that. So I'll go PFD, bearing 1, nav 1. Yeah, nav 1 Olympia. Okay, that's good. I like that. We're just about to hit 11,000 feet. Feeling pretty good with that. I want to see traffic a little further out than 1 mile. There we go, about 12 miles. That'll be fine. So far, nobody. Flying the beautiful Pacific Northwest today, huh? I mean, it is Thanksgiving. But I got nothing to do. My turkey's on the Traeger, and I got another 45 minutes before I have to do anything with it.
Seattle Center Jazz A574 is at flight level tree 65, climbing flight level tree 70.
I wonder if that's real traffic.
Jazz A574 Seattle Center, continue as planned.
Jazz 8574. Yeah, no scheduled flights found for Jazz 8574. Whatever. Here, let's pop the EFB over and see what that does for us. So if I hit back, oh, there's the map. Okay, I press recenter on aircraft. That's me. I can scroll out. Okay, there's Hawkbow. Move it around. That's cool. What layer? Maps, setting, maps, terrain highlight, no. Mission, no. Weather, yeah, okay, I'll take radar. Nope, I can't get METAR, fine. Navigation, airports, obstacles, terrain, orientation, north, up. What's that? I guess I can't do that. Alright. Hawkbow. Alright, let's take a break from the EFB for a second, take a look at our situation here. We are getting up to speed. It shows 250 knots is where the auto throttle wants to be, but I don't want it to be there. I'm going to hit speed bug manual, and I'll go ahead and... Oh, how the hell do I... Oh, here's the speed bug. Okay, there. Now I've set 240 knots. I'll set my auto throttle hold at 240. I don't see any indication the auto throttle is... Oh, right there, AT. The auto throttle is on. Alright, let's just drag this back over here. What else have we got? So if I scroll in and I look at... Oh, God. There's Tillamook. Info. Ah, there we go. Alright. Turn off my track IR so it's not so annoying. Okay, weather. METAR, auto, 0 knots, 10 statute miles, clear, 0403, temperature split's not great, 3027, altitude is a little bit low, air pressure okay, TAF, no TAF available. Bullshit. Alright, runway 13, it says runway 31 recommended.
Why?
I'm not doing that. I'm coming from the north. I'm not going to land runway 31. What else we got? We got maps. Oh, here we go. Approaches. Okay, I'm clicking on it. What's it do? Anything? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Yeah, you get that right there. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to come in. Fettude. Looks like we have to do a procedure turn unless we're direct in. Spin around and 4,500? No, yeah, 4,500. That's going to be where we do our holding pattern. Once we cross Fettude, after the procedure turn, we can descend 2,800, cross inside 2,800, and then we'll fly the oh, nice. And we'll fly. Okay, look at this. LNAV MDA. There's no LTV equivalent, so we have to come down to 760. 760. And
510 descend and maintain 4,500
1 mile. Okay, that's good to know. What's this? What's this? Okay.
510, did you copy?
Oh, am I 510? Oh, hell, I'm 510.
Descend and maintain 4,500 feet. 510.
Sorry, my bad. 4,500. Are we really doing this? Okay. Doesn't sound safe to me, but alright. Alright, spin the wheel with 4,500. And we'll go ahead and set the auto throttle to FMS. We'll hit flight level change. Holy shit, that's absolutely wrong. Give me command back. We cannot descend like this. Oh. Absolutely, do not let the engine deck go below 5 degrees on descent for more than 5 minutes. So, having the auto throttle on and all that, I'll go ahead and re-engage FLC mode, and we'll set the thrust manually to keep it at about 5 degrees. And we're trying for 245 knots. Okay, coming down. Past Hawkbow, and now we're going Fettude. I mean, it's not impossible to think that. Because I'll have to keep this up the entire time, man. I don't remember up 510. I keep listening for 7-8 mic. That's not my call sign, apparently. Alright, what's another, we can do the Astoria 114. Okay, the Astoria VOR there at 43 miles off the right. I'll listen for 510, I promise. Go ahead. Switch over like that. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, there we go. So 4500 sounds like crossing altitude for Fettage inbound for the RNAV 13, so I think it's taken my request.
10 contact Seattle Center on
okay.
124.2. Good day.
Okay.
124.2510. Seattle Center,
Howdy.
November 74510 is passing 5,500 feet, descending 4,500 feet.
It's done.
November 74510 Seattle Central altimeter 30.29 or continue to Fettage as planned.
Okie dokie. Cloud surfing here. That's not bad. We didn't get to spend a whole lot of time at altitude, did we? Yeah, I'm hearing you on that, Chris. It's got a lot of issues. I'm sorry about the crashes. I've seen some things that I wouldn't want to release a game with either right now. Unfortunately, we still got Flight Simulator 2020, and if all that fails, we got X-Plane 11. So. Hoping they get these issues resolved quickly. There's some good stuff here, no doubt about it, but they got to get the difficulties first. I mean, that's a lot of terrain. You know what I mean? Here, let's do this. This is going to freak us out a little bit, but if I go terrain relative. Okay, alright, so I'm not... I guess it's not as bad as I thought. See, there's stuff here. What if I go to my EFB and take a look at it that way? So, map layers, maps, terrain highlight. There you go. Zoom in. I mean, we're what, at least 1,000 feet over the terrain here? We better be. Crank that speed up. But do I feel good about this? Not really. This is way too low. Do I have a radar system? I just wanted to see if it can see the terrain. Nope. Turn the radar off. Map settings. Terrain. Relative. Oh yeah, you see? Yeah, there's some stuff around here that's a little scary. But I'm able to see, more or less. Now that we're kind of cutting through. This is not an altitude I feel safe just jetting around at. It's kind of ridiculous. And on a direct route, no less, right? We're not even on an airway where 4500 is the MEA. It's off-route. It's an Oroka, off-route optimal clearance altitude, which, by the way, in this sector is 5,500 feet. Haha. Now, you could say, oh, well, what about minimum vectoring altitudes? And you wouldn't be wrong. They can vector lower than the Orokas or the MEAs. Would they do this with a jet that's flying like 240 indicated? 250 TAS? No. They might give me a speed restriction. They haven't done that. You know, whatever. I'm just going to like fly kind of partially able to see the ground. I'm IFR, but like the altitude are wigging me out. Also, why are we 4,500? Cruise altitudes should be like, you know, non-500s for IFR operation. I get that they've lowered me down to what I expect is the crossing altitude for Fettage to start my approach. But dude, we've still got like 47 miles to go for Fettage. Like, you can't tell me we're on the RNAV 13 just yet. That's BS. Anyway. How we all doing? Playing a little loud for you? Yeah, me too. I'll turn that down. There we go. Just racking it. See Jack. Play like okay. Performance is pretty good. And the graphics, I mean, it's beautiful. It absolutely is. Astoria is actually off our right here. So that's going to be one of the Astoria bridges. The town itself is... Wait a minute. No, that ain't right. Let's try that again. Hi, how are you? That was off our left. Astoria should be off our right, so that's going to be the Columbia River output into the Sound. I can't see the Astoria Bridge. It'd be at one of the thinner points. We're at this point offset by about 20 miles, so I guess I'm not surprised we can't see it. Oh yeah, there's some terrain here. Look at this, we're actually flying right for... We keep going that direction, that's not good. Okay, Murray. Just relax. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a look at my own chart here. This is wigging me out. What do I think that is? Is that Arch Cape? Just off my right? No. Saddle Mountain, maybe. 3,283. That's about 13 miles ahead, just slightly off the right. I think that's Saddle Mountain. Now again, since 3,283, if our altimeter is right, we're still 1,000 feet above it. But I'm surprised it's not showing up as any kind of warning in the navigation. Why don't we go... Terrain absolute. And I'll dial it in to about 15 miles. Yeah, Saddle Mountain's like probably right there. Yep. You really want to be flying higher than this. I need to be really careful that I don't burn up all my fuel with this. I'm cruising at 144 gallons an hour, and I've got 96 gallons left. Now, we've got ETE 7 minutes 50 to Hawkbow, and then let's call it another 20 minutes till we're on the ground. We're going to burn half of 144. We're going to burn, what, 72 gallons of our 96? We're down to it. So, oh, I apologize. Let me turn that way down, way down. Thank you for letting me know, David. Let me see if that works just a little bit better for you. I always have trouble normalizing these things. There we go. Okay, now I can see clearly. We're getting into that VFR condition we're hoping for. This is Saddle Mountain. Get over Saddle Mountain. Clear that line. It's 1,000 feet. We're within VFR conditions now. We can probably safely cancel IFR if we wanted to. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do right here. Alrighty. Looks very nice. And I'm still very happy with all that. Let me just check some things. Desktop audio is still coming in really heavy, and I can't do anything about that, I guess. What if I dial it down there? Maybe that's a little bit better. Pulled the engine sound down a little bit. Down to about minus 10.3 decibels. I suppose the right thing to do would actually be to turn the engine sounds down. Oh, yeah. I got a whole bunch of mixers that are going on right now. Aha. Thank you, David. Okay. I had to pull that down in the Streamlabs, and trying to use my little widgets didn't work. I am just so over all the various controls that we have to do just to get anything to sound good in this world. This is, I mean, no wonder DJs have got like 300 knobs. Like, this is what it takes. Yep, that was a change in Streamlabs. Okay, noted and thank you. Now, I don't think that's going to mean that the radio comes in very well, so we're going to have a little hard time. We might have a hard time hearing that, but I'm hearing it okay, so. Alright, starting to see some things that I recognize here. This is Nehalem Bay, and one of our favorite places, Manzanita, is just over there. So we're going to cross Nehalem Bay, we're going to leave that on our right, and we're going to left turn in for Fetuj. And I tell you what, let's see what it does. Let's see if it clears us for the RNAV. If it doesn't clear us for the RNAV, I'm just going to cancel IFR and do what I want. And how far is it Fetuj to Insej to Porkio? I mean, if I'm 4,500 and I've got 12 miles, I got 12 miles to runway, and it's at 39, I got to get down. Oh, I can see why they'd have you do the procedure turn. I think we're going to need to lose some altitude. It's 4,500 and then crossing Fetuj I can descend. Ooh. Hey, there we go.
Maintain present heading and altitude expect PVEG S1AARA and AEV PSEP RNA.
Oh, F.
Runway 13 approach
Really?
Chekhov transition. Cleared to Chekhov.
Cleared to Jacob. That's not the one I wanted. Dumbasses. Fine. Jacob load and activate. Cleared Jacob. I acknowledge.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect RNAV runway 13. Approach via Chekhov transition. Clear to Chekhov flight 10.
Bring that thrust back.
You are 20 miles north of Kilo Tango Mike Kilo.
Thanks for letting me know. Alright, so cleared Jacob. Jacob is a no procedure turn, so we've changed things. Now it's going to be Jacob to Fetuj.
510, did you copy?
Oh, yeah, you told me I'm 20 miles north of...
Flight 10.
I think that was that. They said 510. You're 20 miles north of Tillamook. Yeah, I copied. What is it you want? What they should have probably told me is you are cleared for the RNAV 13 into Tillamook. They might have also, I guess, canceled IFR because at this point,
Kilo Tango Mike Kilo traffic November 7451, 016 miles north inbound RNAV runway 1 tree.
Alright. Let me get my speed bugs up. Wow, there's no landing speed bugs. Are you serious? Okay, I know where to find my next... I know where to find my speed bug then. What I care about, let's see, perf, takeoff data, landing data, speed bug. Landing data, runway, required landing distance. No, damn it. Back, aircraft system, status and info. There it is. There it is, right there. VREF, 76 knots. Alright, and I'm going to fly 1.3 times VREF. That's going to be our approach speed, so 76 times 1.
Vertical track.
Shut up. Okay, I'm going to fly this approach at 100 knots, flaps 1. And we have to be 4,500 until we reach Fettage, then it's going to be left turn and then down 2,800. So we're going to slow it down, way down, and we're going to do flaps 1 at 190. Okay, flaps 1. Okay, speed's coming in. Alright. I think the communication's less important right now. It's just talking to an untowered airport. Alright, we'll go ahead and go gear down now. Alright, left turn Fettage now 2,800. Spin the knob to 2,800. And we'll do VS mode and come down at 1,000 feet a minute. Bring that thrust back. Trying to fly it at 100 knots, but it's not easy. We're all set here. Strobes, landing lights are on. Yep, they are. I got no speed bugs. We just need to know our VREF is 79. We're going to fly the approach at 100. Okay, 78 gallons of fuel left. 2 minutes to NSAJ.
Traffic November 74510 is on final runway 1 tree to land.
So we're 3.5 miles from NSAJ, and NSAJ is 6.5 from Kwokyo. So we're about a 10-mile final right now. I can see the runway, not very well, but I can see it. If I had my checklist, I'd do checklist stuff, but I don't. So do our floor to doors. Make sure that we got manual throttles on, auto. Yep, both tanks. Flaps are at 10, or 50%, excuse me. Gears down and locked, 3 greens. Altimeter is set. Landing lights are as required. Got LV nav guidance. And we're at 100 knots. Thrust up. 1.5 to NSAJ. Where the FMS is getting 190 knots, I don't know. That is not the approach speed I would fly in this aircraft. No way. Maybe it is the right approach speed. Shoot, I guess I don't know. I need to buy one of these planes and figure that out. Now it's funny because we have L and VNAV, it's vertical guidance, so we've actually got a bug. Let's try it. I'll go ahead and hit APR. Click. Approach mode is on. glide path armed. FMS is controlling the horizontal. Let's see if it picks up the glide path. Yep, it does. Alright, so we're going to be coming down. I'm going to bring that thrust back. We're good. We're VFR conditions. We don't need to worry about a missed approach or anything like that. If we have to go around, we just go back into the pattern. So I'll switch my own charts over to to VFR sectional, and we'll hide that. And it's right pattern for 1.9, but it's going to be left pattern for 1.3. So if we need to go around, we'll just take a left. And we're at a 5-mile final. I'm going to go flaps 100%. We know VREF is 78, so I'm going to fly 88. Fly VREF plus 10 all the way down. And as we get down to 500 feet above the ground, I'll go manual and I will turn off the yaw damper. Radar altimeter shows 1,500 feet, continuing. One thing I did do, I did set minimums on approach. I absolutely should have done that. I failed to do that. That would have been a check ride fail right there. Okay, VREF plus 10, nice and easy. Setting it was no problemo.
Kilo Tango Mike Kilo traffic November 74510 is on final runway 1 tree to land.
Darn toot, let me get the weather.
Kilo Tango Mike Kilo automated weather observation 19000 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 5 C's dew point. 2 C altimeter 302601. Kilo Tango Mike.
Quiet. Okay, 2-mile final. Got the Air Museum.
500.
Pretty cool. Okay, we're flying VREF plus 7. Bring that speed up just a little bit. Okay, that was 500. Autopilot disengaged. I didn't do that, but okay. And I have no control over the yaw damper. Thanks a lot. The auto throttle's still blinking at me. Feels like a bug. Looks like a bug. Trim that out a little bit. And thrust 0 on the threshold. Ooh, that was a little bit rough. I think I cut the throttles too early. I got the stick shaker. across. I didn't get off early enough. Whoa, what's going on with my batteries? Whoa, 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 buddy. Emergency bus is wigging out. Irk, irk. There's always a whole bunch of people that show up at the last minute, just when I'm on final for landing. I don't know how they know that, but all of a sudden everybody shows up for like the last 30 seconds and they watch me they watch me biff it. Alright. I mean, it's very pretty. The foliage is nice. The lighting effects are great. There's a lot to love here. It is a love letter to aviation, just like the 2020 edition was, but it's just, there's so much quirky with it, and it gets in the way of the enjoyment. I think the EFB could be really big. I think it could be a big, yeah, look at these trees. They're just glorious. They're just beautiful. I think the EFB could be really fantastic, but they have a lot of work they still have to do on it. The flight planning mostly works. The ATC integration is pretty cool. I mean, I want to get some pilot edge going, no doubt about that. Anyway, I'm just crawling my way back here. Feels like there's a golf course just on the other side of those trees, don't you think? We're going to park it and we're going to do the walk around, and we're going to kind of see how that works, you know, after the flight, because I think that's somewhat interesting. Whoa, getting a lot of weird shadow bleed through. That was kind of interesting. Okay, ground speed 17 knots. Let's slow it down a little bit there, Speed Demon. And Tillamook traffic, whatever my call sign is, 510, crossing runway 01, taxi parking, Tillamook. Looks like they got the space shuttle hanging out here. What is this thing? Who is that? I don't know. We'll find out. Hey Robert, this is Tillamook in Oregon. There's the Air Museum there, the fantastically cool blimp hangar at the Air Museum. It really is a beautiful airport, and right down here near the Oregon coast. Great Pacific Northwest flying. Oh man, it's busy out here. People parking their F5 Tigers here for no reason. Well, shoot, I mean, I guess I'll just park here then. Ugh. Yeah, parking brake caution. I hear you on that one. Alright, let's see. I didn't exactly park in the dirt, but pretty close. Cap safety pin. Yeah, put that back in. Emergency exit safety pin, put that back in. Warning, fuel pressure low. Well, yeah, it is. Turn the plane off. Cabin door exit. Exit aircraft. Hey, okay. Alright, so let me get my mouse fixed up here, and we gotta do the walk around business. Is my mouse not working? Okay, everything cool? Cool, it didn't mess up my nose gear. Strut's still good. Can I put chocks in now? I can, I think. Yeah, cool, I chalked it. Can I put the covers in? I can, sweet. Put the pedo cover on. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking good. Hey, we're here. Get your bags. Somebody get these golf clubs out of here. Everything looks cool. Oh, cool. When you put the pedo heat on one side, pedo cover on one side, puts it on the other side for you. That's nice. Ooh. Gotta check out the probe there. Everything's cool. Can I go take somebody else's plane? I'm curious. Can I run? I can't run. I'm holding shift. Nothing's happening. I'm just gonna kind of get in here. Oh, it didn't let me take somebody else's plane. That would be super sweet. Oh, hey, Larry. And can I close the door? Close door. Close door. Are you just gonna stay in there then? Okay. Listen to some tunes. I don't know. Oh. Well, for those of you that just tuned in, I got the whole flight for you. Looks like you caught me on landing and just exploring Tillamook Airport. I'm not planning on going up again here. This was kind of just a one and done for today, but feel free to check out the stream and see how I did. It's not without its quirks, 2024, but it sure is a beautiful simulator, and it's been a lot of fun flying it, even with the frustrations. And of course, the Vision Jet is my favorite aircraft, and looking forward to seeing the advances they make. They've got to get the checklists in. They got to get the speed bugs for landing figured out. There's a lot more of the interface that kind of needs to be done. As I mentioned, I think the EFB is a really cool addition to Flight Simulator. I hope they work out some of the kinks on that. And looking forward to more when we get Pilot Edge up and running on 2024. That'll be a wonderful day. Thanks everybody for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. See ya.